If your mascara flakes or rubs off underneath your eyes, then keep watching this video because today I'm comparing tubing mascara to fibre mascara. Today I want to go through two different types of mascara. The main issues being that as we age, we want to have length, we want to have volume, but our mascara also tends to flake and crumble and go very dry. I've got the Blink tubing mascara. I'm going to tell you what it is, how it works, and the difference to the regular fibre mascara, which is probably what you're already using at the moment. All I've got at the moment is a foundation base, lip gloss, nothing on my eyes. So you can see the effect of the mascara. So there's no eyeliner, no eyeshadow. I wanted you to see the mascara for what it is. I'm going to start off with eyelash curlers. Now, if you are wearing eye makeup, most people do the eyelash curling right at the very end. I've actually seen people and they do the eyelash curler after applying mascara, which is a big no-no. The reason being it's a big no-no is the mascara, first of all, sticks to it. And then when you grasp your lashes, when you let go, you tend to take your lashes with you, so you never do it on top of mascara. Also, if you do the eyelash curlers after you've done your makeup and eyeliner, what can happen is you put the eyelash curlers on and it can smudge the makeup you've put on there. So all that amazing work that you're now doing from watching all my videos, you're smudging it, and we don't want that. So do your eyelash curlers first of all. That area there is designed to go over your eyelid. Now we want to get this rubber base at the bottom as close to the base of your lashes as you possibly can. If you don't take this to the base of the lashes, what often happens is we get like your straight bit coming out of the lash line, and then we get a bend. It's like a bit like a dog's leg, so you get a bend in it. So what we're trying to do is get these to get the length. Get them right at the base of your lashes. It takes a little bit of skill and it does take practice. It's also harder if you've got hooded eyes, and it's also harder if you've got more, let's say, crepey skin, looser skin. It's a bit harder. So I would also judge these and assess these on your own eyes as well. So I'm taking that over so it touches my eyelid, and I'm very gently just feeling. What I'm feeling for is, have I caught any skin in there? And once I know that I haven't, I can now press really hard. Try and keep your eyes as still as possible. So I'm going to press tightly, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and let go. And hopefully you can see there on both eyes that there is a difference. Do the same to the other eye. So again, just reinforcing. I'm testing. I'm just testing before I clamp hard. And what I'm testing for is I've not got any skin in there. It's really easy to do that. Nice and hard, count for 5 and let go. Okay, this is the Max Factor Sky High Mascara. The reason I've chosen this is because I like it. There's no point in me choosing one that I don't think is a good fibre mascara, so I like that. But I've got the added bonus today. I've actually got the eyelash primer that goes underneath. So I'm going to be giving it the full whack, the full potential to get the longest lashes. So that's the Max Factor. Again, I'll put links in the description box below of what I'm using. And the tubing mascara I'm using is by Blink. Blink's probably one of the original makes for tubing mascaras. There are others out there now, but it's the one that I like, that I've used. So what is the difference between a fibre and a tubing mascara? A fibre is what you know. The mascara itself is a series of little tiny fibre-like particles. So as you apply them to the eyes, what it does is it places these fibres on the eyelashes, and the more you paste on, you're lengthening, you're thickening the eyelash to give the fullest length. Tubing works differently. What tubing does, and it looks very, very similar. So I've got the eyelash one like that. What tubing does is it creates a tube around the outside of your lash. So as you paint it over your lash, it covers each individual lash with this little fine tube. So let's have a go first of all with the fibre mascara. So I'm going to do fibre mascara on this side. I've got my eyelash primer first of all. It's me and my primers, isn't it? I'm always talking about primers. It makes a difference. So what this does is it just creates the base, but you can already see it's giving length and depth. I'm going very, very gently, but the key thing is I'm touching the base of my lash. I'm actually touching almost that tight line with the wand very, very gently. Okay, that alone I think looks pretty good. Now I'm going to go on top with the fibre mascara. Right at the very bottom, give that little wiggle. What that wiggle does is it grasps the hair. It enables the wand to really grasp the hairs. But as you can see, I'm not only doing it with the length of the mascara wand, I'm using the tip of the wand to almost do individual lashes. And this outer edge, I'm pulling outwards. You're not just going up, you're pulling out at this outer edge here. Now that, for me, I actually think looks pretty good. You can compare the two eyes, can't you, there? I think that looks pretty good. I'd be happy with that. So tubing mascara, now this works in a completely different way because this encases each individual lash with a tube. So the benefit being it doesn't flake, it doesn't run, and it doesn't rub off. So this is perfect for contact lens wearers, perfect for hooded eyes, because if your skin is touching your lashes and it's rubbing it and you're getting like little dots on your eyelid, this is fantastic because it doesn't do that, it doesn't transfer. Let me show you and let's see what happens here. Same thing again. There's no primer with this one. But I'm applying in exactly the same way. Get to the base, wiggle. If you can see, applying mascara is not a quick job. Mascara takes time, but what a difference it makes to your eyes. Even I'm quite impressed with that. So which do you think's better? Let me know in the comments below. Tubing or fibre? Let me know which one you think actually looks better. I've not put it on the underneath the lashes, just the top. I think the tubing makes my lashes look even longer. So let's give it a little bit of a test, shall we? Let me just do that. Let's see what happens. The good old smudge test. So the fibre mascara, yes, that smudges, and this is what happens, isn't it, underneath the eye. Let's look at the tubing. Well, I think there's far less. Definitely far less. It's different. The tubing, it feels like tubes as well. Now, it's not just application that is different and the consistency of the product that's different. The removal for the fibre mascara is eye makeup remover. It needs something to emulsify the fibres. So let me just show you this now. So I've just got a little bit of my eye makeup remover and I wipe very gently, and of course you go down the lash, don't we? We're not rubbing hard to remove eye makeup. I mean, I've no other makeup on there, so it should, in theory, come off quite easily. Tubing, however, doesn't come off with eye makeup remover. It only comes off when you're using warm water. So what I've got here is a little dish of just some warm water. I did put a little tiny squeeze of face wash in it, actually. So let's now have a look at the tubing mascara. So of course, you can't remove normal mascara like this. How that just removes with warm water. There we go. Tubing mascara, fantastic for sensitive eyes, for contact lenses, for hooded eyes, for crepey skin around the eyes where the skin's touching the lashes. Fantastic for that. It's also fantastic if you don't like using eye makeup remover around your eyes. You want to be able to just wash your face, it's very easy. Yes, you can swim in it, yes, you can sunbathe in it, and it's not going to run. That's the key, it doesn't run. The fibre mascara, again, I think is fantastic. I'm not saying one's better than the other. I think they're both great, they do slightly different jobs. Probably got more ability to thicken and lengthen lashes with fibre mascaras, but they do look clumpy. You do get like little clumps of the fibres on them, so it's not that smooth, sort of sleek line on top of your lashes, so they can clump. So I'm not here sort of promoting or reviewing to say which is better or worse or which you should get. It's all down to personal choice. What I'm trying to say is there's an option. So if you've always used fibre mascaras, give the tubing mascaras a go because they are fantastic. I'll pop links below so you know where to get these. I'll put some options as well. Short sweet video for you today. Just wanted to do mascara. Let me know how it goes. Don't forget, if you haven't yet subscribed, really makes a difference and it's massive help for me. So I'd love you to subscribe, share the channel to people you know, and I'll see you in the next video. Thanks a lot. Bye.